Good afternoon. My name is Kendra Price, and today I will be interviewing one of my clients, Miss Kiana, for the first time. Please stay tuned. I hope you like the video, and also please know that this is our first time meeting and corresponding with each other. So today I'm just going to get to know some of her aspirations and goals and things of that nature to see exactly what I can do to assist her in her change of moving forward, because that's what she put on her intake papers. She wants to move forward. So please assist and like and comment on the video. Thank you. Hello, my name is Kendra Price, and I'll be meeting with you today. How are you doing today, Miss Kiana?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
That's great to know. So, what brings you in today?
I just want to talk about some things that's been weighing me down.
Things have been weighing you down, and when you state that, are you stating home, personal, work life?
A little bit of all of that.
Okay, so home, work life, personal life has been bringing you down as a person. Is that what you're stating?
Yes, and I'm kind of at the crossroad of decisions, and a lot of things need to be decided and picked right now, and that's kind of where I'm at in the decision room.
Okay, so when you say that there are a lot of things that need to be decided, can we little bit start from the top? Tell me about yourself and tell me some things that you need to or you hope to be decided during our sessions of speaking to each other and you coming here to get assistance.
Well, one of the things that I hope to get ahead on is my career path.
Okay, that is great to know. There's a lot of individuals that need assistance with their career path. However, they don't come in to share that information. So want to get assistance with their career path. So where are you right now in your career, may I ask?
Yes, you may ask. I currently am unemployed. I resigned from my job of 13 years last August, and I've just been trying to find my place in this thing called life, and it hasn't been the
Okay.
easiest road, but I know it will be rewarding in due time.
So you want to find your place in this thing we call life. Can you tell me, how have your life been so far? Like, if you want to go far back, that's fine. But if you can just tell me where your life is right now, give me a month or two. Let me first ask, when did you decide to come to counseling? How long has it been?
Well, I really didn't like counselors because I felt like if you can't identify with my problem, then you can't tell me anything. How can you help me? And so
Understandable.
that stemmed from messed up childhood counselors that I don't think really knew what they were doing. But I've gotten older and more mature, and I know that you need to talk to people to get help. And so I would say just over the years, going through different things, I know that internalizing things, it doesn't help me any. So I need to have an out. And the out could be, coming here to talk to you or asking for help.
Correct. And I am so glad that you are here today. And I am glad that you are where you are with the with wanting assistance, with wanting to know where to go and what to do for help. And for that, I appreciate you coming here. So, so far, it sounds like you, and correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like you have a good light in what's going on in your life and about wanting to get assistance and about wanting to seek help. And I am so glad that you are here. may I ask, what type of issues are you dealing with as far as your home life?
It's really not a lot of bad things happening there. It's
Okay.
more so me leaving my job, the financial strain that it's caused, even more financial strain that it's caused because of the amount of money that I was making. And now it's like I'm rubber meeting the road. I know I have to work, I have to find something to do, but I just don't want to take anything just because I need a job.
Right. So I understand what you're saying. And what you're saying is you don't want to take anything just because you need a job. What is it in a job that you're looking for at this present moment?
It's almost like a light just went off in my head, like a moment of clarity. I would say that I want to lead with my passion, with my heart to
Mm-hmm.
help people. And that to me is the most rewarding,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that I'm helping others and that they are being helped and I'm fulfilling something that only I can get if I pursue it.
Right.
And so, really, just helping people and being there for people, supporting people, not doing
Okay.
everything for them,
But a support.
but supporting them and helping them to an extent, not giving them being their crutch or being used or whatnot, but really just allow myself to be available to them if needed.
And when you say people, Kiana, are you referring, are you, and this is where I want to try to help you understand your ideas as far as a career go. Okay? So this is where the questions are coming in at. Do you want to focus more on helping the students or the children of the world, I should say? Or do you want to focus more on the individuals that may be a little I'm sorry, that may be a little older, but have fallen along the way and trying to pick themselves up? Have you thought about that?
Yes, but my thing is I don't want to limit myself or narrow it to just helping one particular group of people. I want to be able to help all types of people in different situations. So the youth, the older individuals, people who aren't able to do things on their own, assisting them
Understood.
with health wise, and also just being there, just giving them an ear that they can, pour into, and just being someone that they can trust. Because I had trust issues growing up, and even as an adult, I've had trust issues because the trust has been broken a lot in my life. And so sometimes it's hard to establish healthy relationships with people because of those trust issues.
And when you say that you had trust issues, Miss Kiana, can you tell me things that have stemmed from those trust, or can you tell me why the trust? Do you know at this point where the trust issues have came from?
The root of it is childhood, my childhood experiences with people.
And what type of things did you have to endure during your childhood? Do you mind talking about that?
I do it a lot. Bullying, so-called friends stabbing me in the
Okay.
back, wanting to fight me, talking about me.
Okay. That is a lot to endure. The bullying, the childhood friends, the people that want to stab you in the back. That is a lot to endure. And I do apologize that you had to go through those things, but I want you to know that sometimes we go through things to be a stronger person, to make us who we are today. Is that understandable, Kiana?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm glad that you see that and you can understand that. What type of bullying do you mind speaking about? What type of bullying have you been through?
Well, they would tease me about my looks. They would tease me about my hair because
Can I just tell you that you are a beautiful woman, okay? And not just when you came into my office, I thought to myself, well, she's a beautiful woman. And when you mentioned your hair, honestly, when you came into my office, not only was I thinking, my client is a beautiful woman. However, I'm thinking, what lovely hair she has. And I'm not saying that just to say it, Miss Kiana. I want to be really sincere with you and I want you to know how I really feel. So let's just take this time to really be, as long as you're honest with me, I am going to be honest with you. And I hope you can respect that. So when you say that you've been bullied because of your looks, because of your hair, what other things have been going on?
from my childhood or now.
Yes, ma'am. Whichever one you want to discuss.
Well, I've kind of gotten over a lot of the stuff that I went through as a child, as far as the
Great.
bullying and everything.
That is really good. I am
Yeah.
glad that you've gotten to the point to where you can get over those things.
Yeah, it was a challenge, but I had a lot of people in my corner, teachers and people who God placed in my life that
Great.
kind of gave me those positive affirmations and words of encouragement
That is
that helped me
great.
along the way.
So you've had a lot of good people in your life so far that has helped you through the bullying, the tough times, the rough times. Is that what you're telling me, Miss
Absolutely.
Kiana? And I am so happy to hear that. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing a lot of the information that I need to know to get into the things that we need to, try to help you cope with, the things that you need to deal with. And I understand that you said you've had issues at home. Are there things that are currently going on in your life, Miss Kiana?
Nothing much other than just trying to find a job, and my children are fine. They're all
That
in
is
school, they're
great.
doing well.
That is great. I am
Um,
glad that your children are fine.
mhm.
I am glad that they're all in school doing well. May I ask, how old are your children?
I have 3 girls and 3 boys, and they are 21, 19, 17, 15, 5, and 3.
Okay, so it seems like you may have your hands full with a 21, 19-year-old, 17-year-old, 15, 5, and 3. Is everything okay in that area?
Yes,
Or is there things that we need to work on?
there's always room for improvement, but I kind of take the attitude of my children, as long as I teach them the way and they know the way,
Mhm.
then I just have to trust that eventually they'll come around and they'll make the right decisions and they'll be fine. So I don't really, that's how I deal with the worry that tries to come on me when it comes to my children. I know that they're in God's hands, and that as long as I've done all in my power and done my part as a mother, that everything else is just fine with them.
I understand. I understand your logic with that. And may I ask, where are your kids at today? Let's start with the 21-year-old.
Well, she's working 2 jobs and in college. They're all at home,
Okay.
but she works 2 jobs and she's in college. My middle three, which is the 15, 19, and 17-year-old, they're all in high school. And my 5-year-old, he goes to preschool, and the 3-year-old is at home. We homeschool him
Okay.
until we send him to regular school.
Okay. And I understand when you came in, Miss Kiana, you stated that you want assistance, or you're hoping to seek assistance with not only the home, but the career and the personal life. Would you mind explaining to me exactly the things that have been going on personally? Because I understand the career, I understand the home, which it sounds like you have lovely kids. It really do. And I want to commend you for that. Do you mind speaking on your personal life?
Well, marriage is a job.
So you're married.
Yes.
And how long have you all been together, or how long have you been married?
We've been married for 9 years now, and we've been together for over 10.
Okay, so this is what I can say, a long-term relationship that you all have, or a long-term marriage. Because even, I'm sorry, how long did you say?
We've been married 9.
That is a long marriage. Are there areas that you want to address in that during your counseling sessions with myself?
I think everything is okay. Communication is the key in every relationship. As long as you communicate, you're going to have your bumps in the road. You're going to have your disagreements. You're going to have your emotional highs and lows, as with
Okay.
everything pretty much that you deal with in life. But as long as you communicate and you stay in your lane, then everything will be fine.
I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with stay in your lane.
Mind
Or
your
did you
business.
say stay in your lane? What do you mean by that, please?
Really just doing what you know you need to do and nothing outside of that.
Okay.
So if I know my job, or not so much my job, but if I know that I'm good at cleaning toilets and washing the dishes, I'm not going to have my husband do that. Or he's not going to try and come and take that from me and be overbearing and get in there and do the dishes and clean the toilets. So when I say stay in your lane, it's just really staying in the area where you are gifted, or where
Okay.
you are called to be.
Staying in your lane. It's not going outside of where you are gifted or where you're not called to be. Thank you, Miss Kiana. Today I really feel like I've learned a lot from you, and I hope that you're taking certain things in from me. Because what I know for sure, what we're going to do in these sessions, if we continue to see each other, we're going to be able to get on that church goal that you're needing, or that you feel within yourself you're wanting. We're going to be able to go ahead and speak of the things that you want to do within your church to build your church up, to build you up. If we continue to see each other, I understand for sure that we're going to be able to get on a career goal that you know that you want. And with your home life, your personal life, with your children, I think we can reach all of those goals. We can make things to where you need them to be. Now, I do want to ask you if you're okay with doing a little bit of homework with me. And not with me, but I'm saying, can I give you some homework to do while we're not together? Because as I understand from your intake papers, you would like to see a counselor every other month. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So within this every other month, I am hoping that I can have you to take small steps into getting that career that you want, into getting your home life where you want it to be, into getting the personal relationships, not only with your children, but with your husband and your friends, even though I know we didn't touch too much on that in this session. But I want to get everything together. Not really, I want to get everything together for you, but I'm trusting that together we can get a lot of things done. So, with that being said, are you willing to work every other month? I want you to do homework, not anything, that'll stress you out or to put more on your plate, but things that can help you. Are you interested in that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you things, packets. I'm going to print out some packets that'll just have where I am today at, even though we discussed that, where I want to be tomorrow, where I want to be in 5 years. And I want you to go ahead and fill those things out if that's okay with you. And at your next session, I want you to bring those in with them filled out, and so that we can go from there. Because I really feel like you have a lot of potential and we can go real far with each other. As far as a social worker needs and what you need in me, I am here to support you in every way.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll see you next session,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Great. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.